Let me start off by saying I do not condone gambling. You should only gamble for fun and entertainment. Always be prepared to lose all your money. Only gamble what you could afford to lose. So we have $1,000 bankroll. Basically, I think this is a pretty good system. We're gonna go with $5 chips to start. We're gonna play the green 0 double 0. We're gonna play the entire first 12. Okay, let's do it. $5 chips on each number. We're going to skip the entire second 12, and we're going to play the entire third 12. Now, the strategy here is the only way you could lose if the second 12 comes out, any number to second 12. But, is it possible that you could have a bad run and it could be like, 3 second 12s in a row, 5 second 12s in a row? I believe that could happen, obviously. But how many times could the second row hit, right? Eventually, it's got to be the first. It's got to be the third. It's got to be the 0. So if you just increase your bet and you're not greedy, I think at some point you'll be up. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. As long as you're not greedy, that's the key. Okay, so we got a win right there. That was the third 12. So we started, let's see where we're at. We made $50. Okay, so we don't have to increase the bet. Let's just repeat that. Let's go. See what happens. We'll take 50. Okay, we got again. That's the first 12. So now we just made $100. Not too shabby. And you might have been satisfied with just $100, That took us like 2 seconds to make it. Now we got another 50, so we got $150. It's really quite simple, It's like you don't want to be greedy because obviously the second 12 will hit at some point. But it's a pretty good strategy. Even if it does hit, will it keep hitting? That's the question. I know it's going to hit eventually. There's 0. We won again. All right, so we're up, what, $200 here? Not too shabby. I mean, there's a possibility you could go on runs where, forget about it, green, the first column, the third, column keeps hitting. See, it's happening right now. You could go on crazy runs. And if you think about it, our bet is pretty small. We're not betting a lot of money, $130. It's not a big risk. Even if the second 12 would come out, we would still be up. It's a pretty good technique. And we're having good runs here, first and the third. This could go on for a long time, even if 0 hits. So we're up $300. And like I said, even if the second 12 would hit, we're only going to lose 130. We would still be up. And how many times are you going to have a run of the second 12? I don't think that many. Okay, no, that's actually the third column. We're winning like crazy here. Well, we up 350. Let's keep it going. No second 12s at all. I'm actually looking for a second 12 right now because I kind of want to double up. I wouldn't mind a run of second 12s because I want to show you the strategy, what happens if the second 12, hits. There it is. So we got a second 12, okay? So we're still up $270. So let's go 2x. We're going to double this. Okay, now we're betting 260. Let's go. So I just doubled up on the first 12, third 12, and the zeros. 0 and double 0. And as you can see, the first column came out 7. So now we're back up to 370. So basically, that's the technique. We won 370. That's enough for me. I'm happy. If the second 12 comes out, you can just keep doubling up every bet. If it would have hit again, I would have doubled up again. Because, I mean, look, you're betting against a run. Could it happen? Is it possible that there could be like 5, second columns in a row? But if you have the bankroll, You know what I mean? That's the key. I mean, here we only started with 1,000, but if you have a pretty good bankroll, I think you could. I think you could win. I think you could keep doubling up. But again, it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. Okay, so this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner, but we won 370. I'll take it. But I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! $370 win. Oh.